Warning, this video is intended for audience who are 13 or older. If you are not 13 or older, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online. Alright, hey!
What did I say about having to ever
look, it's Tariq!
Ever record this shit again? Why would I
Hey look, Tariq, welcome back!
I said I would never do this. I said I would never do this ever again. I said that William needs to fucking step up.
Look, William might have had an accident in his head, you know, right? He might
Oh, he had brain damage like Iki, and he started losing
right,
memories.
Yep. So, boy, hey. So you're back on this thing, right? This thing that only that me and William have been recording with for the last 3 weeks, right now.
Yeah, I mean, look, William hasn't been showing up. I assume that it was, like, he hasn't been showing up to the Revice recordings, and I assume that was because, like, something had happened. I heard something about, like, he got, like, kicked in the head
look, from what he's telling me...
Like, he took a plumber's pipe
what he's telling me, that lead water is delicious, you know, right? Yum, yum, yum.
Oh, he's been drinking that good
That's right, yum, 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 you know, is what he says, you know, right? Alright, so you haven't been on Donbrothers, but don't worry, you went the perfect time, because this episode is just a fucking recap episode of what happens, of what's going on in
Yeah, Revice. Apparently, it's just Revice.
Boy, what is that? Like, so here's the problem, right? So I don't do it anymore, right? So beforehand, right, how I used to watch Kamen Rider and Sentai was, right? I would watch Sentai first, then Kamen Rider is right? Right, because that's how I got started, right? I started with Sentai, then I went to Kamen Rider. But now I watch Rider first, and then Sentai, right?
Well, because I think on the, like, actual broadcast order on...
Yeah, on TV Asahi, right?
On TV, it goes Kamen Rider, then...
Yep, that's Sentai, the actual broadcast order.
Because they're like, look, if you want to watch Kamen Rider, you gotta get up early for it. If you want to watch Super Sentai, you're just a little kid that gets up.
Yeah, right? Only big kids wake up at 7 a.m., you know, right?
Yeah, the biggest kids, Grandpa and Grandma.
Right? Boy, hey, so I was actually vividly confused for the first 5 seconds of this fucking episode opening, right?
Yeah, when they just start off with just talking about actual Revice.
So hey, if you think about it, right? This episode or at least this opening bit with Revice ended with how it originally was started to go off, right? Right, because if you think about it, Revice was originally supposed to be a show where a Kamen Rider exists as a fictional universe, right?
Well, that's what I was going to say. So, even though I've never done anything with fucking... I never did anything with Zenkaiger, and I did those few episodes to cover for William because I was forced to, Donbrothers. And God knows I wouldn't do anything to fucking do that afterwards, so anything that might sound like it was anyone other than William was definitely just William with a fucking brain damage, like, wound. Seriously, what, like... How is the fact that it's the one character that, like, in this series that is actively, like, universe-breaking... like, saying this and pulling it up on the television, like, the fact that it's the Zenkaiger guy, like, saying it, and he's the one, like, pulling it up on the TV and going, man, that other show and that other franchise that is airing at the same time as us, boy, what a great ending for that. What are you talking about? How much do you see? Are you Thanos? Are you the Watcher? Are you King the Conqueror? What's going on here? How are you doing this? Are you
I was very confused by how
universe?
This was gonna play out, right? Because we know from the episode preview or something, they said they were gonna bring up Revice, right? And I was vividly confused at how they were actually gonna bring up Revice, and I wasn't expecting it for it to be like Revice existing as a TV show within.
Well, I can't tell. Was that actually supposed to be that it was a TV show, or were they trying to say that they just...
Or was that like a camera?
Was fucking Zenkaiger actively just fucking, like, voyeuristically watching the show end? Like, watching that story end? Like, I can't tell if it was him watching TV like it's an actual show, or if it was him watching it because he's just an omnipotent god that can that can cross universes
and he could view it, right?
A reference to him. If, like, also the other thing is, right, Zenkaiger, as I understand it, was just a whole episode, and I guess all of fucking Donbrothers.
Yeah. So Zenkaiger,
like, they're all references to other previous Sentai series, similar to fucking like Revice, which, as we've said, is a fucking giant paradox and convoluted thing to like make all of these references.
See, the worst part is,
about the other worlds. So what does that mean in the sense for Sentai? Like, if Sentai is doing this as well, they're both
all kinds this creates a definitely in-universe paradox now, right? Because if you think about it, right? Because the Zenkaiger have seen Revice, right? From that fucking stupid Saber crossover movie when fucking Iki Advice made like a 1 minute cameo, like, hey, check us out. We're the newest Kamen Rider coming out next year, you know? Watch us on TV, right? So the Zenkaiger knows about the Revice gang, right? But Kaito in this universe is implied to be the same Kaito from the Zenkaiger universe, which hasn't been hinted at all at any point, right? Because here's the part, right? So TV Asahi, or whatever the fuck in the production, has clearly been stating that this Kaito is an alternate universe Kaito, right? It is not the same Kaito.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Doesn't he turn into Zenkaiger?
No, that's what I'm saying. Up until this point, before this episode aired, right? Everyone like we have been assuming that this Kaito, the one in Donbrothers, is like Kaito 2, right? It's like oh no, this the universe where fucking Bruce Wayne parents got Bruce Wayne died, so Thomas Wayne is alive, right? Right? So everyone has been assuming that this Kaito has been a completely separate Kaito from.
I didn't think that.
No, but
okay.
This episode now implies that the Kaito in the Donbrother universe is the same Kaito from the Zenkaiger universe now.
Yeah, that's all I assumed. That's all I believe. I get that maybe they might say that, like, people might have thought that. There's no fucking... that would have been so much weirder if they had just tried to say that it was a different type. I don't know what the fuck is going on in Donbrothers. I couldn't possibly begin to know. I don't think that...
No. The best part is...
Donbrothers, based off everything that I've watched.
Here's the best part.
But,
so the writers stated in like an interview that came out last week, like, all right, that was the first act, like up until now, like to this episode, right? You just witnessed the first... That concludes the first arc of Donbrothers. Next week, we begin the real serious arc. So that pretty much confirms that everything up until this point has been virtually worthless within the show. And it's just all been them actually just fucking dicking around. Right? He said, oh yeah, the show starts next week. Like, he put like a lot of emphasis on the way he said, like, the show starts.
Things actually
next week.
Oh, cool. The 27 episodes, on the 27th episode, everybody knows you have to give, you know, that famous rule that everybody has for shows, you know, the 27 episode fucking trial period. Once you get through the first 27 episodes, fuck the 3 episode rule. The 27 episode rule. That's what it's really about. You can't, you know, because 27 is divisible by 3. It's the same thing basically. Holy fucking shit.
Yeah, it is really bad. Right when I read that, and he said that, I was like, what the fuck? This is absolutely insane. Right, because the problem with the plot of Donbrothers, we barely still know what the plot of Donbrothers is, right? Because you haven't been here, obviously, so I need to catch up on all this stuff, right? Yeah. Is that we still don't know what the end goal, like, we don't know what the villain motivation, because at least when we watch Revice, right? Like, we they're like, oh yeah, hey, look, there's a mariachi band going around trying to bring back the devil, bring back saying we gotta stop them.
Yeah, I mean, that came off right off the bat.
Right, so. And the fact that Donbrothers is now like 26, people are like, hey, what the fuck's going on? Like, we still don't know what the fuck is going on. Like, we just know all the, like we know a bunch of characters that exist, that goes around, right? Right, because we have the Donbrothers, right, that they exist. We got the Sarabins, you know, right, with
Speaking of which, so, again, I'm never going to. I'm not supposed to be here. This is fucking hell. Boy, the fucking what's her face?
Sononi?
No, ni
Yeah.
Sono ni whatever
Yeah.
the girl one. Still, absolutely way too like hot for this show. Too like just Jesus Christ, like she should not be like that is an entirely different like there's some villainesses or like
The femme
sometimes,
fatale,
like,
right?
back
Yeah.
yeah, in all the Power Rangers, like the pink haired
Astromina,
villain girl in
Astromina,
fucking Time
yeah.
Force. No. Wait, was
Oh,
that?
not
No,
her.
I
You're
thought
talking about
Astronom...
Nadira?
No,
Yeah.
no. She was blue hair.
Nadira, I think it was the
like,
name. Yeah.
I mean, that's yeah. But then I mean, Astronomina is another example. Like it's where it's been like, oh, that you look back at it as an adult, you go, that was an attractive woman. I didn't even realize that as a kid. But like, this is like, I'm an adult and I'm going, there's gonna be some kids with like. That this is
Hey, look, she has. Look, the worst part is the way that now that I haven't been paying attention. Right? I didn't realize that they look. She has that ratio, right? Where the knee socks and her pants is, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That good switch.
Right. The golden ratio, as they call it, right? Right. I didn't realize until this shot, right? Right. And the worst part.
I recognized it from day one. I'm a connoisseur of the
right. The worst part is she's like. So here's the problem. I don't know. So the character relationship in the show is also very fucking bad, right? Because I don't know. So you definitely. But the main Ranger gang still don't know who the fuck Inu brother is. Just to let you know, they don't know his civilian.
Yeah, I don't get why. I still don't really get why, but
they don't know his civilian identity. They just know like whenever there's trouble, a small stupid 3-foot CGI dog shows up and like, hey yo, what's up? I'm here. Put me in, coach. I'm here.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I'm here. Don't worry about it. But why is she the one explaining for him in his backstory? Is that even remotely explained?
Yes, because he was the one that explained his backstory to her. He didn't explain his backstory to the team, right? Right? He explained the backstory to her. The gang knows each other's backstory and everything, right? They don't know what the fuck the deal is with Inu brother. They just know that literally a dog shows up every single time they fight, and they're like, okay.
So when Yellow is playing with a stuffed dog, does she think that dog might also be Inu brother?
At this point.
Cool, great, awesome.
Right? Yeah. Right? Awesome. Yeah, like no, like I legitimately, as far as I can remember, only Sono Ni, the girl, right? She is actually the only character that knows his actual his character story within the show. Like nobody else. I mean, not counting Inuza himself, obviously, right? Right. Like she's the only that actually knows his backstory. For some reason, which is really he just randomly decided to tell her. The worst part is he's like, hey, look, I'm gonna tell you my backstory, right, to her for no reason. And like it wasn't better. He's like, hey, look, he's like, boy, hey, I should probably tell some people what happened to my dead fiance and how I got
my super dead.
Right, and how I got framed for murder.
You're probably wondering how I got here, and then
like instead of telling the police, right, about how I didn't kill my fiance, I'm just gonna tell this random woman instead, right? Right, like because clearly the best when you're on the run, right, on accusation of killing your fiance, the best people to tell, is just random people on the street,
Well, he's trying to do that grassroots stuff. He's trying to just, if he sells enough people like randomly, he's like, oh man, I heard that that Inu's a guy. He just got a bad.
It's false accusation. The police are out to get him. Right? Is that? Someone get Kim Kardashian in here. Yo.
Yeah. What? I miss the days of Kim Kardashian going to the White House to try and buy for. I mean, I don't miss those days because there was a fucking madman in the White House, but boy, that was fucking wild. Hey, who's Kim Kardashian gonna try to get fucking expedited sentences for next?
Yeah, well, that was a weird period when she was doing that, I mean, good on her for doing that, for using her status to do that, but that was a very weird thing.
We went from a period of Kanye West being batshit crazy, and Kim Kardashian like
social justice,
for,
right?
For social justice by talking to the president. Two, Kim Kardashian is getting dicked out by Pete Davidson, and I'm here fucking talking about fucking Avataro Sentai Donbrothers.
Don't worry, Hey, look, they broke up. I heard. So they separated.
Okay.
Right?
Oh well, you know what? That's fine.
Hey, but you know what?
Look,
I'm pretty sure Pete Davidson still has the key to the house, unlike Kanye. So I guess that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely still allowed to see the kids that even though they aren't his.
Right? Oh yeah, no, I just think it's funny how this episode is just fucking randomly a fucking clip show for no fucking reason. There's
also Momoe Taro isn't even there.
Right, I have no idea why this episode is in a clip show to begin with. Right, I mean they explain why it's a clip show.
They felt like it wouldn't work with fucking goddamn like. They felt like it wouldn't work with. I don't know.
I mean, they explain why it's a clip show, but it's still really bad. The fact that we're getting a clip show, right? The fact that, right, that's the problem, right? Like, Sentai and Revice, and Rider in general, don't actually ever do clip shows, if you think about it, right? Unless something happens where they're forced, like, uh-oh, we can't film this week, right? Oh, maybe the Japanese government saying, hey, stay indoors, right? Stay indoors, and then director tells an intern son to like, hey, put a bunch of those clips together, and then send a microphone to an actor's house, and tell them to record these lines, right? But this is like I think this shows like one of the biggest problem with Donbrothers and how I think this is definitely made to try to summarize the plot for those who've been watching to realize that even after this clip show, this show still makes no fucking sense, right?
Yeah.
Right, because this clip show pretty much tries its best to explain what the fuck is going on in this show, and even then, it's still really bad. All right.
I mean, it doesn't explain. I mean, at least I'm realizing who knows who because I watched 4 or 5 episodes at the beginning because of William's dumbass, and now I'm filling in for William as he tries to get rehabilitated for his brain trauma, and all I've gotten from the difference between episode 8 or whatever and episode 26 is we have a new ranger. They know who the Cerebrins are, I guess, for some reason. The worst part is they actively know who the Cerebrin are, right? It's not like they oh boy, hey look, I think Batman can be Bruce Wayne, but they actively know who the Cerebrins are. The Cerebrin actively, it's like how. It's like, wait, hold on, let's see. I'm trying to think of a supervillain who knows his the superhero's public identity. Is there one? I mean, there's Green Goblin at multiple points.
Yeah, it's like that identity. Basically, right?
But I mean, Lex. No, Lex Luthor doesn't know.
No,
Superman's.
Right? I guess.
But you'd think also with as smart as Lex Luthor, no, he doesn't. He never really. At least he never. I don't think. I mean, I'm sure there are points in series where he learns.
It's not like an active story beat thread,
I mean, I would say if you consider them a villain, Amanda Waller definitely learns that Batman is
Bruce Wayne. I think that's
Bruce Wayne. And there's multiple points in the series where Joker finds out that Batman's Bruce Wayne, but usually that's a final that's usually a finale.
Yeah, story, I think the Amanda Waller analogy works, right? So the Cerebrins and or at least the main gang of Donbrothers that hangs around at the cafe, they actively know who each others are, right? It's not an open, it's not a secret. The Cerebrin knows that Haruka is the sister and all that shit, right? And they're just yep. And they see each other oh, hey, oh, I see you're on your delivery job. I will respectfully wait for you to finish your delivery job before I try to...
I feel like, wasn't the last episode... I feel like the last episode that I recorded for this was Taro and Blue Cerebrin, fucking trying to save, somebody from, a burning, people from a burning building or something, and, there was a whole thing of, they were about to,
right, yep, that happened. Yeah, but in between then they
I don't
actively
know.
actually learn who each other's identity is, right? Like so yeah, so that's like pretty much the character relations that everyone knows everyone except only one person knows who Inu brother is, and Inu brother doesn't know.
And the only person who knows who Inu brother is fucking Zenkaiger?
Yes. I think at this
Okay.
point okay, I think three. There's three characters that know who Inu brother is. There.
Oh right, and then there's fucking what's the fucking Cerebrin?
Yeah, Sononi Jen, who's stuck in Digi jail, right? Because he
yeah,
committed a
then,
crime in the metaverse, you know, and Mark Zuckerberg said,
yeah.
you can't get out now. I'm trapping you here forever. You're gonna have to buy this NFT now, right? Yeah, and Kaito.
This is batshit crazy. I'm still watching this. I can't believe. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, they're fully confirming that he's fucking goddamn that he's Zenkaiger. No.
No. That was the big reveal this episode, right?
Fucking...
Because nobody was expecting that. Like everyone legitimately.
Didn't he turn into a different?
Yeah, see that was the problem, right? Because
because
Toei themselves stated beforehand, right, that the Kaito in the Dawn Brother is Kaito 2, right?
Oh man, Toei lied.
Oh, I can't believe it. And everyone was like, to be honest, this is at the point at the series where nobody knew what was going on. Like, I mean, I guess we have to accept Toei because we don't know what the fuck. I still don't know what the fuck is going on within this actual series, right? And everyone's like, yep, I guess that's the truth. I guess this is Kaito 2, but.
Maybe he lost all his color because he lost.
Oh boy! Oh man, that's real sad, you know, right? Right, yeah, that's all be real sad. But I think the funniest part is when they do his reveal they don't show the other Rangers, right?
Yeah, that's why. I mean, that's because he was gone.
Oh boy, it's like he's sad.
What if the big plot is actually? What if he's actually the villain and he's just trying to build them up so that he can turn them into?
He's gonna slip. He's gonna slip the colors out of them like little mosquitoes.
Yeah, he's gonna. It's like that clown in that one episode.
Right. Yeah, no, it's really confusing that they fucking acknowledge his fucking Zenkaiger past because we still don't know what the fuck is going on right within the show.
Look, I think I figured it all out already. If I'm right about this, that's fucking wild.
Right? Yeah, right. That was I was really shocked when they fucking had Kaito said, hey, look, I was the other Zenkai.
Boy, I've been doing this for a while. Want to see how?
Right? It was like really fucking weird. And hey, look, everyone gets a photo book, I guess. So, fucking yeah. But no, it's really fun. Like, yeah, this episode was literally just an entire clip show. Which was, I think was the dumbest. It was like, because I thought there was gonna be like a bigger tie-in to Revice, right? Because they made a big deal like, hey, Revice is ending next week. We're gonna do.
Oh boy, hey, the worst crime of this episode is when the blue Cerebrin or Sono-E fucking blows bubbles in his drink like a fucking child. I'd have slapped the shit out of him.
Look, they wanted.
There's nothing I hate
cool
more.
Shot, you know, right? Like,
how is that a cool shot?
I think it's supposed to be a metaphor representing like how the water.
Who's the purple one?
That's the purple one. You haven't been here, you know, right? The worst thing they don't even cover who the fuck that guy is, right? So as you know, the Japanese love their wordplays, right? Right. So that is the Shark Ranger, right? Right. But so as you know,
so there's 8 Rangers now. If you count Don Jiro as 2 Rangers,
technically 9 if we're also counting Kaito, right?
Fuck,
yeah.
Okay.
So basically he's a shark, right? Right, he's right, and as you know, as the 2 main characters of Kaito and Don Goku are based on stories, right? Right, Journey to the West and Momotaro.
I mean, of Taro,
right? So he's
Momotaro.
Yeah, so he is supposed to be based on Muramasa. Right? But he's also a shark, so he's Same, right? Because that's the Japanese word for shark. So they combined both words together and said, oh, look, check out this cute little name pun we got.
Isn't Murasame like the name of fucking Raiden's sword or something? And I was just watching the death battle between him and fucking the Warhammer character, whatever. Isn't there a fucking...
It's the demon sword, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Village Rain, fucking blah, blah, blah.
Okay, yeah, it's...
Oh, hey, it's also the sword from fucking Akame ga Kill. I didn't
there you go. But yeah, that's who he's supposed to be. We don't even know what his fucking deal is in the show is, by the way. He has appeared in 3 episodes, and that's it. And he has only appeared just to fight a character and then leave. Doesn't even have an active plot within the an active driving force in the show that isn't just showing up to be like, hey you, I'm gonna fight you. Let's fight. It's time to fight. Yeah. Get out your swords. And then that's it. Oh, and then after 5 minutes, okay, my mom told me I have to go home. She's waiting to no his entire thing is he actively talks about his mother. Right? He's like, oh, my mommy said I have to go home. Okay, I have to leave now. Bye. Oh, right. That's it. It's really bad. Like I said, there are too many forces in this show with too many motives that we don't know what the fuck is going on. But don't worry. But according to the head writer, all that is about to be irrelevant because the real show is starting now. Because he actually remembered he had to write a plot. Because I'm assuming for the last 26 episodes, he's just been submitting random shit and to try to stall out Toei. And Toei's like, hey, this isn't really making any sense. Well, he's like, all right, yeah, I'll get that to you next week, right? That's why I assume what has been going on. He has literally just been submitting fucking random stuff he wrote down, and Toei's like, yep, this seems pretty good. I can't wait to see what builds up, I wonder what's the deal with this red-haired girl in the opening. Hope it comes into play at some point,
Yeah, who's the guy in the fire? I sure hope that person in the burning building shows up in that suit. Oh god.
Yeah, so pretty much for what I read, everything up until this point episode has been fucking irrelevant now. That is how bad it has been to the point where the main writer Toshiki Inoue has said, next week the show starts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I promise. Hey, real show.
Everything I've been doing up until this point has just been me dicking around, right? But next week something cool gonna happen, right? Next week William might show up. We'll be back.
Yeah, I've been hearing that for a while.
Right, look, next week is the real return of William, right? That's the energy this show has been giving out so far, right?
Yeah.
All right. I don't want to take any more time to put you through the suffering of Dawn, but
yeah, that's all. It's all.
Yeah,
Everything's on fire.
Look, hey, don't worry. You can get this sweet blue drink at your local fucking juice shop,
If I see someone blowing bubbles in, I'm slapping the drink out of their fucking hands. They don't deserve
look, I actually wonder what drink it is, too, right? It looks pretty good.
Bubbles. I mean, it looks like... Also, don't blow... If it's an alcoholic drink, definitely don't blow bubbles in it.
Right? I mean, I don't know. Does this place look like it serves out?
Don't blow bubbles in alcohol. It doesn't go well. I'm just saying this from personal experience. It doesn't typically go well.
All right. I guess that's this week's episode. Hey, thanks for joining it.
Yeah, free me from
Thank
this
you for joining us after. Let's see. Let me look at the episode.
I'm pretty sure it was episode 8. Was the last one.
Let me see. Let me look at the audio folder. Yep, episode 8. Hey, good to see your return after 18 episodes. Right? For you to finally come back and experience Dawn. Hey, but now you're caught up on the story of Donbrothers, right? Even though they still do a very bad job of explaining the plot. The worst was they also... so this is supposed to be a recap for the people who haven't been following along, right? But even then, this episode also does a really bad job of which I think is way more funny and hilarious as well. They don't even try to explain the show. They just... It is a little clip of random bits and they said, that's good enough. Fuck it. Right?
Yeah.
Alright, hey. Alright, that's it. That's this week's episode. Hey, look.
Yep.
Alright, coronavirus is still a thing on. Watch wear a mask, get your shots. The booster's a thing now. Hey, boy, boy, I found out that master rank in Sunbreak is 100. It's the max. It's the last story quest. It's the last story quest. Yeah, boy, hey. Yeah. And I'm like, boy, hey, I looked at my hunter rank. I'm like a master rank. I'm like at 61 right now. I'm like, oh damn.
Jesus Christ. Stop getting
What do you
carried
mean?
by
I
the
have
Japanese. I'm
actively
a
been
58.
playing the game, you know, right?
You've been actively playing the
No,
Japanese.
hey,
Is what you've been doing.
hey, look. Like, hey, look, right now is the most optimal time to be playing some Monster Hunter Rise, you know? That's what I'm gonna do after I get these episodes, edit them, and take a bath, you know, right? I'm gonna continue the grind.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
okay.
by the way, I found out that with my outfit right now in the game, so I can't get the last two Quincenitron fucking bits until I do Anatomy Quest 50. That is where the upgrade is to give my boot and my skirt piece the skill R. It's that far, it's that late in the game. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
You know, it's like it's just this is a real monkey's paw thing. Get your friends into Monster Hunter. It'll be great. Hey, it'll go awesome. Then they'll fucking they just suck the teat of the Japanese people and just completely overpass you, and just you'll be perpetually frustrated because it's just fucking whatever. Fuck it. You know what? You know what? Bring back William.
Hey,
Get in the comments. Bring back William.
And by the way, I also changed my layer outfit now as well. I have a new outfit.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
I finally upgraded to a new outfit, you know, as well. All right.
Cool.
All right. Okay, that's it. All right. That's all right. That's what I just wanted to end it off with. All right. I've been playing a lot of Monster Hunter.
All right.
All right.
Cool.
Coronavirus is still a thing. Get your
yeah.
shots. Wear a mask. The boost is a thing now. Okay. Thanks. Bye.